Hello and welcome to the final video of my summer 2022 preview series where I cover each region. In this video, one second, I'm going to move this. That could have been very loud and I apologize. So VCS Vietnam, last region on the list. So I don't watch any of the VCS, and I will say that Vietnam was probably the most upset region with my MSI previews because, the VCS, I didn't watch the VCS, so I gave Saigon Buffalo a lot of flack. Saigon Buffalo looked really good. GAMI Sports had won the region but went to SEA Games instead to literally just take a dump on every other Southeastern Asian country's team. So, how strong is the VCS? Stronger than what Saigon Buffalo showed, actually. But the reason why I'm going over it this way is that I want to tell you that there is, a good chance that these are not in the order that you think they should be in because I don't watch the games. This is all stats based, and a lot of teams had big rosters where they used multiple players, probably because of COVID, I would imagine. And then AS Esport in the bottom, or Esports probably is how, actually what should have been, they were promoted in. So their stats that I used, I wanted to use the player stats and nerf their stats a bit based on the summer promotions, but after doing that, that ranked them like literally third place. And I was like, that's not possible. If it is, comment down below, but I really didn't think it. So I kind of had to manipulate my algorithm that I used for all the other minor regions because this one, it doesn't make sense. First, GAMI Sports, though. Top laner, jungler, and the best jungle mid duo in the league. Every role is in the upper half in the top 4 of the region. Kaya in top lane is first in all 8 categories except kill share and champion pool for me. Levi is first in KDA, CS per minute, gold per minute, second in gold share, so a carry jungler that can do everything. Levi has, I think, been to the LCS before, and I also think he has played, maybe he's played more than just VCS as well. KD in mid, his gold per minute is very high, his KDA is very high, so he doesn't die. He farms well, not at the upper levels of the region, but still, nonetheless, he is solid enough in the other categories. They still ranked out third. And Bay and Bot was third highest in KP. But the thing is, like, there were so many players at each role that it's like he was sixth in champion pool, but really there could have been like 12 or 13 different supports used or whatever, and it screwed everything up. So he looked good. We know GAM is the best team, at least from spring. We'll see how summer goes. Saigon Buffalo had the second rated top laner, jungler, and bot laner. Hosmid, second in KP, third in KDA, and kill share. That is not a surprise given the amount of Vayne he played in spring. After watching Hosmid play, Hosmid was kind of coin flip at MSI because he is such a carry-oriented top laner, and at an international event, you can't necessarily carry versus guys that can carry better than you. Bean J in the jungle, he had his moments that he looked good at MSI. First in kill share, third in gold per minute in KDA, so he doesn't die. He farms very well, and compared to the rest of his role, he is the most fed when it comes to kills and gold. Shogun in bot lane is third in KDA, CS per minute, gold per minute, kill participation, and gold share. Shogun has a set of some real, he is aggressive, and I love it. Him and Taki are aggressive. Taki is not in the top 3 supports, but nevertheless, that he is very good. I hope they make it back to Worlds. I don't know if there are 2 Vietnamese teams going or 1, but I would like to see Saigon Buffalo back because that bot lane was entertaining. Now this is where we get into the weeds. Cerberus, I have third. They have the best bot lane combined in the region. First in AD carry and support. Artemis has the best CS per minute, gold per minute, kill share, and gold share. So he gets in more fights than anybody else, and therefore gets fed more than anybody else, as well as farming more than anyone else per minute. So he's great in lane, great in team fighting. I have Husey as the support I'm going with. There is another one with them. And he was second in all three categories: KDA, kill participation, and champion pool. I do forget if he played more games than the other support, but nevertheless, in the looks he got, he graded out very highly. Artemis is very good, so we'll see how they do. Team Secret and fourth, I have them as the best combined solo laners in the region. First mid laner, third top laner. Hero 2, second in CS per minute behind Kaya in top. Second in second in gold per minute because of all that farm. And third in champion pool, so he's willing to play more champions than most of the competition. And then there's Artifact in mid. First in KDA, CS per minute, gold share. Makes sense. First in CS per minute leads to highest gold per minute, leads to possibly highest gold share. But also he doesn't die. His KDA is the best out of the mid laners. So Artifact looks really good. Genius Esports, I have them as the second rated support with Zodiac. Third rated AD carry, giving them the second overall bot lane in the region behind Cerberus. And then Yijin I have third. Okay, so sorry about that. So Yijin in third. I had to use stats from outside of the VCS from this past split, which I nerfed, and I do not recall if the stats were old VCS stats, which I nerfed because, okay, well, if you didn't play in spring 2022, you were a free agent, so why is that? I don't know, so I'm going to nerf you a bit. Or they were stats from a lesser region, summer promos, C game qualifiers, things like that. Very good CS per minute, gold share, and champion pool based on the games that he played. SBTC Esports in sixth. I have the third rated top and jungle combo. Obviously, there are no more players listed here for them. They are kind of average at best across all the roles, but their top jungle side is one of the better ones in the VCS, at least on paper. So maybe just keep playing to that side, I guess, and they could win a couple games. Seventh is Team Wales. Mid lane Glory is literally 1v9 based on the way the rankings are looking for me. Glory was second in CS per minute, kill participation, and kill share looked very good. Stat-wise, we'll see if that can turn into anything for Team Wales, formerly another team. And then eighth place is AS Esport. Like I said, all their stats are really good from promos. They're very good. When push comes to shove against everyone else's stats, they are very high. But it was also in promos, so you have to nerf the stats. And even nerfing the stats didn't do it enough to drop them into this, which kind of just shows you how this region looks. It's definitely very top heavy. And then after, it's kind of anyone's game after, I would argue, probably fourth place. But if you watch the VCS, comment down below with your opinions. Give me a scouting report and some insight on how the region looks. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. If you missed my roundup from this morning, Weibo got upset by anyone's legend if you want to watch that. And my sneak peek will come out later today for the LPL and LCK. So thank you for watching.